a lot of your ideas. Team did this, that's really good, we should take it, and we should try to learn to do that. And I think most teams do this, where you scrim on that one off day and you try to practice something that you want to play in your opener.
But for one of the teams on each group, it's already going to be too late by that point, Tsunami.
Yeah, it's rough. Your ideas. Team did this, that's really good, we should take it, and we should try to
be right about that anyway.
No one's going to be right.
Nobody's going to be right.
What did you actually, there was one compendium prediction that I was, who do you think is going to be the most picked hero?
I think it's going to be Tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry,
Tiny.
actually, no. I think Tiny's going to be the most banned hero.
Oh.
I think Pangolier is going to be the most picked hero, because I think Pango is good enough that he is going to get first picked.
He's going to be the replacement Tiny.
Sure, yeah. I think, they both have stuns. That helps. I think that he is a support. Like, he can be played as a support, off-lane mid. Only role he can't be played in is carry, and some crazy team could pick it as a carry, who knows. But then also, I don't think it's good enough to be first phase banned in every game. Like,
sure.
it's like at that perfect, golden ratio.
And it's too late to get your predictions in right now. Sorry.
Boo.
I don't think I did my game predictions.
Oh, no.
I didn't do my game predictions
Did you do
either.
your fantasy?
By the way,
I
guys,
didn't
we're
do
not
that.
just talking for our own benefit. We're actually waiting for the game start. We have run into to some delays, but don't worry, we're here to keep you company. And once a game starts, we got you covered. We'll let you know. You can do with the information what you wish. You can stay here, but you can of course also watch on the appropriate stream where the game will be live with the commentary that is not us, which some people might prefer. No offense. Yeah, we'll keep you up to date.
I don't believe you, Shiver. I told you, I've been burned before. By this TI.
You're like, it's not starting.
It's just never happened.
I mean, I'll give a little bit of backstage information. You guys can't see this, but what I can see is a screen a little bit to that side of my camera, and I see 4 lobbies, and I see the players in it. So
filled.
I'm very excited, because this is like, you are about to start. You just need to press that start button and we're in. And then then it's happening. Because once you start, you can't stop.
It's like the astronauts climbing onto the
That's right, walking in
space shuttle.
slow motion.
Yeah, back in 1969 when they went to the sun.
Oh, I thought about getting into the car when you're doing it for Squid Game. You go in, you can't stop once you're in.
Chà, Secret Lab custom anh ạ. Trông mình mua một cái về ngồi cho chất nhỉ. Ủa nhưng mà Secret Lab thì như anh nhớ là cái ghế nó hơn 10 củ đúng không? Secret Lab thì
Nice little cheeky payday. So, oh man, we got ice. Oh man, this match can we just get started? We got ice versus Lanem too. Like we've got the old former teammates and stuff too. And for the people who are just tuning in, we just want to give you the update again, just in case you did not hear from before. It's not Aster's full squad at the moment. They will be using the stand-in of 86 in the mid lane. But we do have, of course, the report that White Album is starting to feel a bit better. He played the scrims with the team yesterday, so hopefully we will.
We'll keep you up to date.
Yeah, fingers crossed for that. And they've got 2 games today. They've got this one against EGs to start off with, and then I believe the game against Undying later in the day. So 2 games to get through, and then hopefully they will have the full roster back together for the remainder of the groups. But we'll have to see, and we'll of course keep you updated as we get the news coming in live here, so we'll make sure you're not left out of the loop. Yeah, and once again, apologies. As said, it's day one. We're going to have a bit of a.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. But as I said, once we get there, it very much is an issue that once we're in the game, we won't have that issue again for the rest of the day. So everything else will run smoothly. Yeah. He says. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. Touch wood. We'll be fine. But no, very happy to have you all here, and hopefully we can give you the Dota that you've all been looking forward to for quite some time.
2 years.
Some of you have, you've been born, you've grown up, you've gone to study, you've got married, you've had kids, and now TI's happening. You weren't alive when the last one happened, so welcome to some of the new watchers. It's been that long, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great. We've got all the teams here ready to go. We've seen them, around the hotel, very much in the zone. It's the biggest TI, of course, that we've ever had in prize pool. Has been the case year after year. Yeah, this is it's it for a lot of the teams. You know, I think as you probably know as a player, for these players coming into this, they're not really thinking of anything else beyond it. It's like this is it. This is not the end, but there's nothing else. It's all in on this.
Yeah, it always has a certain atmosphere when you get the TI. You know, you can chat with the players a little bit and all that, but like you leave them alone. You let they're in their element. They're in their zone completely. So.
Yeah, well, as I said, we'll see what happens in this first game, and yeah, very happy to have you all here. I hope you're all getting ready to type your various messages regarding these two teams. You know, hope you have a good think. You've had a long time to prepare. You know, the team's been preparing. I hope you've been preparing at home as well to support your teams and cheer them on in your favourite fashion.
The Cliff Teasies, all that good stuff. Get it ready. Your Borax spam, of course. I know everybody loves spamming about Borax, so.
Yeah, shame he doesn't quite have. You know, did obviously change his tag. He's no longer the Baboka of the past. And that was a name we did enjoy, but Borax is it's a more serious name. Baboka had more of a fun bounce to it. I enjoyed saying it. Yep. Baboka. We all had our different ways.
I'm just really curious to see how they are going to do with without White Album, but also just how they're going to do here, because my only real watching of them, because I got to see some of them during DPC. Went over all their games. They looked amazing. Like they looked so damn good inside their region. They were crushing. They're very good inter-regional, like with their regional play, like between China. But then when they go outside of it, it was rusty. But we don't have that much information.
No, there's not.
And a major, they got smashed by T1, and nobody really expected.
Sure, but T1 then did go on to do pretty darn well in the tournament. You know, and I think that last major went to show that T1 is one of the top contenders here at TI.
For sure.
So, yeah. That sort of defeat was. It wasn't like, oh, they got defeated and then T1 didn't make it far. T1 went on to, of course, make it very deep into the tournament, indeed. Getting right up to the very end.
And let's see how is this mid matchup really going to go? Because if it is, we don't know. We don't really know how much he has played. As we said, rank 300, 8,500 plus.
That's not bad.
MMR, pretty good. But you're versus Abed.
But we did know.
Của tôi mẹ trông cái quả set này thì đúng là hiện tại thì WDC đang là rank bao nhiêu ấy nhỉ? Mình đang thấy là Immortal đây. Thì có vẻ là khoảng thời gian là chơi đang rất là lâu rồi cái tựa game Dota. The fuck? What the fuck?
Anh nhớ.
Là sao?
被发现，哎呀，被发现了。我不理解。哎呀，被发现了。安牛。
基地，兄弟们基地！
Anh nhớ.
安牛。
À, anh yêu. Anh nhớ.
安牛。
拿来吧你，拿来吧你。
无聊，这不是我要的 DOTA。
哎，你很机车哎！你这么菜，你的队友不会生气吧，哥哥？你这么菜，你的队友不会生气吧，哥哥？
Còn đâu ấy nhỉ? Anh Liễu. À đây có cô Thục Anh sẽ giúp anh em dịch tiếng Trung. Ok, bây giờ cô Thục Anh dịch giúp tiếng Trung của 78 xem sao. Thôi, dài quá. Thôi cô Thục Anh thua rồi. Đây là sao? Đây là sao?
我不理解，我不理解，我不理解，我不理解。
Sao cô Thục Anh nghe ra không cô Thục Anh?
我不理解。
Khốn.
我不理解。安牛，安牛，安牛，安牛。哎呀，被发现了！哎呀，被发现了！
Cái này tôi biết nè. Ây da, bị phát hiện rồi.
哎呀，被发现了！
Ây da, tụi nó biết rồi. Ây da, tụi nó phát hiện rồi.
我不理解。安牛。我不理解。
拿来吧你。
无聊，这不是我要的 DOTA。
Ui, lắm thế. Còn Spanish này kia nữa. Chừng nào mới có Vietnamese mấy thầy nhà mình nha. Khó. Lúc đó thì chắc mấy bang 23 hay là mấy bang khác thôi. Được, tôi không hiểu. Nó vui với ta. Cái này là đúng không?
被发
ấy
现
da
了。
là tụi nó biết rồi đúng không?
兄弟们起，
Chúng huynh đệ mời.
兄弟们起，
Cheat. Huynh đệ ơi mời.
啊，他居然跑了！
Đúng không ta? Đúng rồi chứ gì nữa.
啊，不会吧？
Tôi có thiên phú về tiếng Trung mà anh em.
哎，你很机车哎。
还在 C， 还在 C， 基地都要炸了，还在 C。
你这么菜，你的队友不会生气吧，哥哥？
Chỉ ngại được đúng cái câu cuối là huynh anh trai Kaka thôi.
好好打，好好打，别送了，兄弟们！好好打，好好打，别送了，兄弟们！
Cứ đánh từ từ thôi đúng không? Cứ đánh từ từ, đánh từ từ thôi.
哎，身体不算舒服。
Ok, chào Megan nha. Megan. Megan. Vẫn chưa có game anh em à. Còn Spanish này kia nữa của nhưng mà đúng hay sai thì không biết nha.
哎呀，被发现了！你这么菜，你的队友不会生气吧，哥哥？
À hiểu hiểu hiểu. Ta 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 ta. Đồng đội của anh gà thế mà anh không tức sao? Nhưng mạng có vẻ giống có vấn đề quá ta.
Yay me!
Dota 2 is a fun and balanced game.
Ratatatata! You're dead.
Giọng thằng này cũng hay chứ bộ. À chọn hồi một trận để coi hả? Ok để mình có 2 trận thôi mà đúng không? 2 trận song song à 4 trận song song luôn. 4 trận song song thì mình nghĩ là nên coi OG với cả Lion. OG Lion. Còn bet thì ok mình đưa kèo nhanh. AG 20 After. T1 IG 1 điều. OG 1 điều. Lion. VB 20 UND. OG có khả năng ăn được hay không? Không, mình nghĩ là không là 1 điều hoặc là Lion ăn 20 là 1 điều. 1 điều là đẹp nhất. IG T1 1 điều. AG 20 After.
As long as we stay positive, we'll win.
Oh, that's a bit cheeky. Voice chat wheel line.
What?
What?
Bro, what are you doing?
That's absolutely not what I expected.
You talking to me?
Praise the moon of May.
Yo, I am so good at Dota.
It feels good to be this good.
Honestly, I'm really impressed.
Please, lads, cast your spells.
Oh no! Are they roshing? Hey, we can see you in the Roche pit. We see you doing it.
Can someone please explain what's happening in this game?
What?
Ồ vậy hả? Tôi theo dự đoán theo ấy thôi đấy. Tôi dự đoán theo cảm nhận của tôi thôi. Theo khả năng
Lạy Chúa. Loát không nổi mấy cái này luôn em.
Okay, Squid, I turned on. I turned the tag on.
Constant, and at some point, you know, there's one fight that, you know, made it the Shiva Ravage. I was I was fed up. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna use this ravage and it's gonna come off cooldown. So it's counting down, and it was in a team fight, and I